Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And happy holidays.
Why? That sounded better in our head.
Yep.
Actually, we know the reality of what it's going to sound like before, we confuse ourselves to think it's going to sound good. Happy holidays to everyone. This video is going to be released on Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas, and happy holidays to this time of the year, this season.
For anyone who celebrates anything.
Absolutely. We want to talk about a couple things, a couple brief situations going on, and some love. I like when we do videos about love. There is some engagements coming up at the very end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
We were starting the video with that.
No, we're going to end the video. So if you guys want to see two couples,
pay attention to the outline,
to the production meeting.
Yeah, you missed that.
So if you guys want to see who got engaged, go to
stick around.
And two very exciting moments for those two engaged couples. Okay, yes. So we're going to first talk about this that happened at the Man United and Bristol City game. As we know, well, two things happened. Christen was on the sub list, so she was ready to come in. People saw those pictures of her ready to go. People were excited. People did think she maybe looked a little, skinnier, whatnot, but that makes sense. When you're sick, I know when I've been sick, you can't eat, you get a little bit weaker, but then you build yourself back up. But as we remember, Tobin scored those two iconic goals. That first goal, man, did you see the curve on that ball?
I know.
So pretty. So she scored two goals, and as we remember, they look great. Christen was not playing. She was ready to come in the sub, but she didn't get subbed in. They did win 6-1, but I want to show a moment here that after Tobin scored, people mentioned this, but we didn't notice it until people had mentioned in the comment section. So I'm going to read it. Good to see Christen back. Did you notice that when Tobin scored the first goal against Bristol, she was looking for Christen in the stands? And then a few people left a comment like that she was looking for Christen in the stands. So we're going to watch it. We'll play it on the screen and then see what we think. Okay? Okay, so there we go. She scores. Look it up. Yeah, she point. Did you see that point? And then she's like scanning the stands.
Oh yeah, that's a total.
Oh, it's right there. There's no reason for her to be looking over there other than to look at the stands.
Lost puppy and her owner. I'm joking.
Look she's looking up at the stands.
Not that time.
But you saw the point too.
Yeah, it kind of looked like she was
she's kind of looking like, oh, there's no reason for her to look at. So, anytime you score and that happens, you want to look to your love, Like if I did something, I'd want to look to
your friend.
Or your friend.
If I was there with my BFF, I would want to impress. Do a little air handshake.
Like, yeah, girl, did you see that? So she scored, and it really did look like she was, excited to score and to share that with Christen because, when you're
it's a little bit of a stretch, but okay.
When you score, but I believe it. Sarah's the hater, so she doesn't believe in the magic.
No, I try to be more realistic about it. You're in La La Land over there.
Always.
You're like in fairyland.
Always, I love it. So we're excited. We did want to mention that. Kind of going along with that. So we know that this is going out Christmas Eve, but Christen and Tobin are in Manchester. They're in the UK. I think the question was, do you think that they're going to go back home to the States for Christmas? Because I believe if you quarantine and you go to another quarantine, you can go back. You know what I mean? I don't know those strict restrictions in regards to not even entering the country. I do believe you can still enter the countries, but especially if you're working there like they are. So I guess the question is, was Tobin and Christen going to go back home? So
I didn't think they were.
You didn't think they were?
And they're not.
Well, okay, so I'll show you I'll show you. So Christen retweeted, or what would you call it? Insta story this?
She puts this on her Insta story.
Yeah,
Instagram story.
She put this on her Instagram story.
Reposted, if you will.
Reposted. And it was a post from her sister Channing, and the post it just said happy holidays. It didn't say anything. And then Christen added, missing you all this Christmas. Yeah. So happy holidays, and then Christen added that missing you. Oh, but look, it's a beautiful. It had us from mom. That's a beautiful picture, and that's happy holidays, and then missing you all this Christmas. And then Channing actually also, there was a picture where she was just discussing what she was going to do for her Christmas, which was just stay at home with her boyfriend in their little apartment. And
they're a bit of a hot couple.
Yeah, such a hot couple. And I mean, just leads you to believe what people are doing this Christmas is like staying home. It's probably just going to be Tobin and Christen in the UK by themselves.
Yeah.
And Sarah and I have kind of had that tradition for ourselves just to stay home, her and I, even before this. So that's kind of our tradition.
It all started
We moved to Nebraska, and Sarah said to her dad was grumpy pants, so she basically said, I'm not coming home for Christmas. And I think that kind of...
Oh, yeah, he was being a jerk.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what started us deciding to just stay at home by ourselves, you know what I mean? That we had so much fun with each other. And I know growing up, I had a dysfunctional family that always made holidays dysfunctional, and Sarah and I, we just wanted to be so chill on the holidays. That's why when I see such a nice, loving family like the Presses, it's just like, oh, if I had like maybe that, I'd want to spend time with my family. But I think, but if you think about that on the side though, I think just spending time with you and your immediate family, like you and your partner, and maybe you and just your kids, I think that's just a special time too to do, just to, you know, be with each other.
Yeah.
Just spend with your partner and have it be special, because at the end of the day, that's who you are choosing to love the most. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
That's the person you're picking.
These are hard times too. Like the holidays, a lot of people aren't gonna. It's like they're gonna be their first holiday, either by themselves.
Right.
Like a lot of my clients,
that's
they
true.
have families close by, but they're spending the holidays by
A
themselves.
lot of people who don't have a partner and who want to be near people cannot be with their family. So I have to remember that too. That there's a lot of people who want to be with family because they don't have a partner, you know what I mean, just because whatever reasons. But so that must be hard too. Yeah, because you know, it's nice, you know, Sarah and I said, oh, it's great being by ourselves, but we have each other. Some people, you know, every circumstance definitely is different. Okay, right. So, and also kind of going along with that is that Tobin's sister Perry is very pregnant. So you would think that she would want to go home to see them or her pregnant sister. But I mean, it's not safe to visit pregnant, high risk. Yeah. And I will say, the only reason I'm bringing up Perry is because a couple months ago, Tobin was, I don't know, promoting Perry's Instagram, or that she was going to start a blog. So she shouted her out. So that's also not too weird.
Can we talk about real quick how their sisters' names are awesome? Channing, that's a great name.
I know.
And Perry, I love that name.
And Tobin's a really cool name.
God,
what's Kristen's other sister? It's Channing, and I forget though. So, you know, was she gonna go see Perry? That would be nice. But I know they're so close to their families because they have such a tight bond. Must be hard.
Zoom, FaceTime.
But it might just be nice for them to not have to worry. You know, Tobin and Kristen's whole lives have been traveling. I mean, obviously they can't be with their family because they're working right now, but they have each other. But, you know, I think like Sammy Muley going back to, you know, UK?
I mean, holidays are stressful to begin with, so it's like
they are.
Let's all just chill.
I know they are.
Like we're not even making a fuss about what we're cooking. For Christmas. I mean, we're making cubanos,
and I think jelly. And I think a lot of people are this year. I think a lot of people are just realizing
keeping it low key.
Kind of like simpler things in lives.
Totes.
And then so kind of going along with that, there's some engagement announcements. So
so let's
talk about it.
Mother freaking gosh.
So we have two announcements.
Okay. So yesterday, or the day before yesterday when this comes out, a few days ago, okay. Paige Nielsen, Nebraskan, B, professional soccer player. She's a defender, who plays for the Washington Spirit. And also, can we say bodybuilder?
Yes, her arms are like no other.
Total babe. She's like pure muscle. Yes. I can't even. Like, okay, so she got engaged. She got engaged to her girlfriend, Jen Riservato. I think I'm saying that right. And she was on a show Below Deck.
Yeah, I've never seen
apparently.
it. Actually, I want to watch it now.
I know, boats. That's cool. Yeah, they're a very cute couple, and it looks like she proposed at Audi Field. Like, that's hot. Like,
yeah, that's like so perfect, and like that's everything right there.
I know.
The rings are gorgeous too. They have like eternity bands or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, so
they are gorgeous.
So yeah, I did post it on our story, and so I pretty much said I'm so happy for them. So yeah, and I was so happy that I did hit the back of my heel, and it really hurt. But I congratulated her, and then she reposted my Instagram story with a laughing emoji, and I died a little bit.
We loved it.
Yep, I was freaking on the weekend and loved it. So
that was awesome. So happy for them. I mean,
iconic.
People getting engaged. I mean, the fact that you keep hearing, oh, why get married or whatever. gay people just got the right to marry not that long ago, but B, it's kind of like, but you shouldn't feel pressured to get married because of that. But B, it's just, I love Sarah. Sarah never thought she was wanted to get married until the last couple of years. So I just love it. I'm so happy for them.
And the fact that she's a professional athlete who can openly say, this is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I'm engaged to her.
And it's not even a big deal. I love that. Yeah.
And she's Nebraskan, so that's cool too.
And we're kind of Nebraskan.
Yeah, Midwestern, like,
we used to live
I
there.
don't know how progressive those Nebraskan people
Omaha's
are.
very progressive. We always hear about, like...
Yeah, but she's from Lincoln.
Oh.
I don't know
That's a college town, though. That's where the college is. But congrats to you. And what's the other big engagement?
Oh, yes. Abby DAHLKEMPER also got engaged. So, her boyfriend, Aaron...
He looks like an Aaron.
Schoenfeld, who's also a professional player. Oh, he plays for Minnesota United.
Oh, I love that.
Honestly, did not know that was a team or a thing. But who does, anyway? So, yeah, they got engaged.
Love it.
I'm going to say, in this picture, they look like twins.
You and I starting to look like twins, too. So it's just the thing that happens.
I don't know how long they've been dating.
They look so cute, so happy. It's just so exciting.
Cute. They're gonna have the blondest babies if they have
like,
babies.
Surfer beach babe babies.
Yeah.
Because they're both so like they're like surfer babes.
Yeah, isn't she Californian?
She lived in Northern California, but she wasn't born there. But she grew up like in Northern California, like Palo Alto or Mountain View or something.
I'll allow it.
So. Congrats, Abby. The season love. I feel like a lot of people are gonna get engaged this year because they've decided this is it or this is not it.
Either they're gonna kill each other
or get
engaged, or make babies.
Exactly. So it's happy for Abby.
Yeah.
But yeah, Abby, Paige, and you will see what happens with Christen and Tobin. You know, just they're enjoying being with each other.
Maybe there's another engagement in the air.
Somebody DM'd us after we had posted the thing about Paige, and
2 people did actually.
And
Sorry, that sounded goofy as heck.
And they said they barely just looked at it really quickly, and they thought it was Tobin and Christen. We're like, oh, girl, yes.
No, the internet. The day that happens, if it ever happens, the internet will break.
I know.
The internet will be deceased.
It really will. It will be like cannot handle. But I'm so happy, like how if they are spending time in Manchester by themselves, like I said, obviously you want to be with your family if you're close to your family. But I think it's special when you have that, you know, your significant other, your partner, and I think it's so special to be able to spend it just the 2 of you alone. I think everyone,
because if you can handle that, you can handle anything.
I think everyone who has a partner should spend one holiday, a big holiday, just by themselves. It's really special.
Yeah.
Especially if you love that person.
I know you don't want to subject them to family suffering. No.
Yeah, you know, because Sarah and I always talk about it. We both come from kind of dysfunctional families. It's kind of like if we had like normal families, would we want to? I'm thinking we would. So now when we think of holidays, though, we just think of having each other and saying, okay, this is gonna be great. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Remember last year we went to the
what did we do?
We went to the arcade. It was so fun. Yeah, I
remember that. Good time.
But I mean, I know what it's like to think if I have someone in my family who I miss. You know, it's a bad feeling too. I have felt that way in the past, where I just feel like I want to see someone. Okay, we've been jammering on for hours and hours. What do you guys think? Happy Christmas Eve, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you guys. Well, we're excited to see what happens. Congrats to all the people getting engaged and Christen and Tobin, and yeah. We will see you. I don't know if we're going to put out a video on Christmas Day, but we will see you the day after Christmas. We'll see you coming out there soon. We will talk to you guys later. Have happy holidays. Good night, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Thank you, and good night.